Hey everyone, in this playlist we are going to be solving the Leetcode 150 interview problem list, and we are going to be solving every problem by explaining the approach and writing the code for it. So let's get started. The first problem is merge sorted arrays, and in this problem we are given two different sorted arrays in non-decreasing order, and we are also given two integers of size m and n, which represents the number of elements in nums1 and nums2 respectively. Okay. We need to merge nums1 and nums2 into a single array sorted in non-descending order. The final sorted array should not be returned by function, but instead stored inside the array nums1. So the ask of this problem is that we want to merge these two non-decreasing sorted arrays, and we don't want to create a new array to return the result. What the problem is asking is that we have to put all the elements back into nums1 as a merged array and leave it there. Okay. So to solve this problem, what we will do is we will start filling the bigger array from behind, and we will use two pointers to point to the last index of both these arrays. And whichever is the larger element, we will copy that element in the nums1 array starting from the beginning. So approach is start filling from behind of nums1 array. So since we are starting to fill from behind, we will need the last index of the nums1 array, which is k, and then we will create two pointers denoting the last indexes of nums1 and nums2. Then we will start filling it from the last element, and we will go till the first element or the zeroth element. So for that we will use a while loop where k is greater than equal to 0. And at the end of the loop, what we are doing is once we have processed that cell in the given array, we are decreasing the pointer. Next, if we at any point we see that we have processed all the elements from both these array nums1 and nums2, in that case the pointers which are pointing currently to the last element of these arrays will be less than 0. So let's write that case. If I is less than 0 and j is less than 0, then we will break out of the loop. The second scenario for this problem would be that one of the arrays might be processed fully and the other one is still remaining. So for that case, we will add a condition for the first one. If I is 0, then what we do is we copy at kth index the element from the other array. So I pointer was pointing to, we were using I pointer for nums1 array. So we will copy from nums2 array, and whatever the nums2 arrays respective pointer is pointing to. And then we also decrease the pointer. Now, similar thing with the other array. In this case, we want to copy it from the first one, I minus minus. Now, this is the part where we have to make the decision that now we know that both the elements pointing at I and j exist, and now we have to make a comparison. So we will copy the larger one. So we will first check which one is larger. So if nums1 of I is larger than nums2 of j, then we copy the larger one. So we copy at index k larger one. So in this case, the larger one is nums1 of I, and we also decrease the index. Otherwise, we copy the other element, which is nums2 of j minus minus. And finally, once we have processed this index fully from behind, we want to go and process the next index, because now we know that which element is should be stored there. So if we try to run this code, we should see all the cases are passing, and if we submit, it should be successfully running. So in this video, we successfully solved the merge sorted array problem. In the next video, we are going to solve the second problem from the 150 list.